Arman, what's the name of the program?
It's called Get Ballsy.
Who worked on the program?
I worked on the program, and I did it with Crystal Ruiz and Michael Sy and Caroline.
So this was a team program?
Yeah, it was a team program we had for first quarter. You basically get together in groups of 4 RAs, and then you plan an event, and you have like a different budget to get more stuff. And the point is to make a program that's way bigger, way better than just one simple program you do by yourself, like a CDA for one building. So it's easier with 4 people, and you can like divide up the work or work together, and then everyone can add it. It's a lot better. It was pretty much like partially based on at first like the Olympics and how they have a little competition at the beginning where all the schools, or not schools but different colleges here like play games and stuff to play against each other. So it's the same idea, and plus I like sports, so I want to do something kind of more exciting, like energetic and outside, and it was still nice out, and so all those things. And then I felt like Olympics kind of brought a lot of people together because you're all working together and like playing, like sports and stuff is like a real team building thing. So then letting everyone from different buildings make their own teams, forces you to meet people that are also interested in the same things you are, and then we all play together and competitively, and it's like a teamwork, cooperation, like that kind of thing. Sounds good. Well, it was basically it was like it was a tournament for different sports. So the 3 sports we picked were soccer, basketball, and volleyball. And the reason we picked those 3 is just because we had like the grass field in the res halls quad that we could use for soccer, and then a basketball court, and then a volleyball net by Footworks. So we use those 3 things, and those are also 3 sports that are pretty team sports. Like if you don't have any people, then or you don't play as a team, then you kind of can't do it. And then basically what it was is it was a tournament. So there was 3 different sports, and then like Mario Kart, if you get first place, then you get 10 points, and second place is like 7 points, and it's like that. So we basically did a point system for your placement of each sport. So the first day we did soccer and basketball, and then we mixed a team so that they were playing the whole chunk of time. So you went from soccer to basketball to like the semifinal soccer game, and so it's going like that. And basically each sport turned into its own tournament, and the teams with the most points at the end were the winners, with all 3 sports combined. Well, one of the things obviously was that you had to get a lot of teams, and that actually made it like a little more difficult because some programs you do the program whether or not people show up, but this is kind of harder because you had to have teams like sign up ahead of time and then commit and then plan around that. So in terms of preparation, like I had to first get all of the teams to sign up, or at least other RAs that weren't even involved in the program, to help me and say like, listen, I'm going to get a team, and I just don't know who's there yet, but just count on me having a team. And then like set up the bracket, and then get the stuff, and then find where we're going to play like the volleyball courts. But the biggest thing was really just getting people to do it, and then setting it up and organizing the event. So on the day of everything would just flow smoothly. One of the things that was difficult was that we didn't have exactly that much space. We had 1 soccer field, and then 1 basketball court, and then 2 volleyball nets. And so it took a lot of time because you could really only have, there was 8 teams, and you can have 1 soccer game, so that's 2 teams, 1 basketball game, so that's 2 teams. So you only have 4 teams playing at a time, and the other 4 teams are just waiting, doing nothing. And so one of the things that was really difficult was to plan everything, to plan all the games in like a bracket in such a way that you weren't really wasting time and having teams sitting there doing nothing for like 2 hours of the event. and having everyone playing like as much of the time as possible. And so that was one thing. And then the other thing again was getting people to commit to a team, because there was like one team that didn't show up, and then that ruined one game, and then they were late, and then we had to wait for them to show up and then push that back. So, well, the most difficult thing really was that we were dependent on people to show up. And so when they didn't show up, then it kind of got all messed up. We just kind of had to play it by ear and change the bracket and everything that we'd already planned out. Yeah.
Were you?
Sorry.
You gotta see what I feel like. Well, I think it was especially good because a lot of people I know played, like I did myself too, played a lot of sports in high school, and then when I came here, it was kind of just, I wasn't playing sports anymore because it was either really competitive, like the school teams, or it was just non-existent. And then other people are studying a lot, and everyone's like closed up in their room, wasn't locked up and studying. So then, I think it was good to just get everyone outside again, you know, especially because they've been just sitting here at school, like reading books all day, every day, and so it's good to like get people outside and just do some like fun, like exercise kind of thing. And do they enjoy it? I think so, because like a few people asked us to do like another Get Ballsy like later in the year, which actually didn't happen, unfortunately, but they asked for it, which I assume that would mean that they enjoyed it somewhat.